You hear your partner say, "I love you." For one beautiful second, the anxiety drops. You feel safe. And then the ground shifts again. The relief evaporates. Your chest tightens, and your mind begins hunting for a reason, why they might be pulling away or distracted. This physical urge to ask them to prove their devotion just one more time becomes an all-consuming need. Living in this cycle creates a heavy sense of guilt. You feel like a broken bucket, resenting the fact that no matter how much proof is poured in, none of it seems to stick. There is a silent conflict happening inside you. While your partner speaks in the clear language of logic, your unconscious mind is listening for an older, more primitive signal of danger. Reassurance acts as a thin bandage on a wound that refuses to close. It provides momentary comfort, but it leaves you in a state of constant emotional hunger, searching for a proof of love that can finally satisfy the void. This hypervigilance isn't an innate flaw. It is a survival strategy developed to navigate an early environment where care and attention were unpredictable. If a caregiver misread your signals or switched between being affectionate and dismissive, your nervous system learned to stay on high alert. You became a specialist in scanning for signs of withdrawal or rejection. Psychology calls this your internal working model, a mental blueprint for how you expect all relationships to operate. If your early world was inconsistent, your blueprint is hardwired around the expectation of loss. When your partner offers comfort today, those signals hit a protective wall. Because your brain is anticipating a threat, it rejects the logical weight of their words, leaving your emotional core entirely untouched. This is why simple reassurance feels so fleeting. You are trying to use a few spoken sentences to overwrite a deeply encoded childhood expectation of abandonment. This mismatch in the blueprint tries a behavioral loop that functions remarkably like an addiction. When a trigger causes doubt, you compulsively seek validation. When you get it, your brain releases a rush of dopamine and your stress levels drop. You feel better for a few hours. However, this cycle hides a destructive reality. In clinical terms, reassurance is a safety behavior that actually maintains and strengthens the very anxiety you are trying to escape. Every time you seek validation, you teach your brain that uncertainty is a genuine threat that must be solved. You are actively destroying your own ability to tolerate ambiguity, making the next wave of doubt even more unbearable. This takes a visible toll on your relationship. A partner who wants to be supportive eventually becomes exhausted by the endless demand to prove their devotion over and over again. When they finally pull back to set a boundary or find a moment of peace, your mind interprets their exhaustion as the absolute proof of the abandonment you originally feared. The mechanism you use to secure the relationship is the exact force that is slowly dismantling it. Recovery requires a shift toward what researchers call earned secure attachment. It means moving focus away from external proof and toward internal repair. The primary tool for this is response prevention. The next time you feel the trigger, you deliberately delay the urge to ask for reassurance. You set a timer and you wait. You are practicing the uncomfortable skill of sitting with uncertainty. As the timer runs down, your nervous system learns that the anxiety will eventually peak and fade on its own, without you needing to do anything to neutralize it. In that space, you can finally listen to what the doubt is actually saying. You can trace its voice back to its origin and realize that the fear belongs to your past, not your present relationship. True security grows from the inside out. It happens when you finally stop asking for external proof and start the quiet, steady work of tending to the original cracks in your own foundation.